All right. How we doing out there in TV land? Grumpy Grandpa. It's Grumpy Grandpa. I have to sing the theme song. Grumpy Grandpa. He yells at clouds. There we go. Yes, why not? I have, there we go. Put the sound on. Yes. Okay, so there we go. This is probably not going to go too long. Maybe an hour. Probably. Well, I'll try to set it at 2 hours and go poof because I got to stretch out my StreamYards for purposes, you know. So, spent most of the day on Twitch watching mostly one person. So there we go. We got the panel going. 2 or 3 people sent the emails to. So let's see. I think that looks like an ear. Are you listening, man? There he is. The man with the plan. 900 rips. CV. Baseball card collector. I don't own a PS5. I have a PS1, which I really don't play. It's sitting up there collecting dust. I only bought it years ago because my cousin was getting rid of it. He sold it for like $5. It's all good. It's all good. Doctor Who is here at 4:03 p.m. And he didn't even share me out. I'm disappointed in that man. The other night I was doing a Twitch stream. Me and Cajun Coin Hunter were testing something. We did 4 hours. One person showed up in that damn Twitch stream in 4 friggin' hours and was there for 2 seconds. So basically it was just me and Cajun having a conversation with ourselves. But that's okay because I got more Twitch time, which means I got more achievements, which means I got closer to cashing out my goal. You know. There he is, Doctor. He's here at 4:03 and he's here at 9:03. Yeah, but I make money on Twitch. I don't make any money on this damn platform. Oh, I don't know who that was. There's a lot of those people on Twitch that give away shit like that, and then they don't, you know, they do it for views. A lot of those Twitch partners, they do that shit. And, you know, hopefully they get, you know, Twitch is, they get banned. But I'm just going to say this. I can make money on Twitch. I can't make money on YouTube. So, you know, that's just the ideal. But anyway, yeah. The only thing and also thing about Twitch is nobody really comes on my Twitch anymore. That's why I stopped doing it. But we was testing it. Cajun Coin Hunter, me and him were talking, and he started a Twitch channel. So I told him it was like mostly for gaming, but you can do other things on it. You know, I have no idea what you're talking about. Twisted Gaming, the best damn gaming platform channel out there. Who dat? There we go. I could have went to Saints camp this morning. I fell asleep at like 4:30 in the morning. And someone contacted me on Twitch and said, "Hey, I got some free tickets. You want to go to Saints camp?" I didn't look at it till 1 p.m. I'm very disappointed myself. Very disappointed. I missed a chance to go see my team play. That shit ain't gonna happen anymore. But how you like the Washington team changing their name again, or they will change their name and whatever? Oh, yesterday. They do the same shit on YouTube. You just don't hear about it much. You know, that's how they get views. It's easier to make money on Twitch. That's why a lot of people go on Twitch. Twitch don't have all the damn rules that YouTube has. Now Twitch has its flaws, but you know. Elvis, there you are. Oh, Elvis, I talked to Stoney. Stoney has a YouTube account. He just ain't put nothing on it yet. So if you type in Stoney _05, you'll see Stoney. Y'all are in agreement. Well, like I said, if YouTube would pay my ass, I wouldn't have to worry about it. But me and Cajun did a 4-hour Twitch stream. I'm not looking anything up right now. I don't feel like looking shit up. I'll look it up later. It's not that important to me. I'm not giving anybody publicity. Why any ass am I going to give some stupid Twitch guy a publicity on my channel? Fuck that. They got to pay me for that shit. Good job, Elvis. Priscilla must be at Graceland, or she must be sleeping right now. So, anywho, I was, the only reason I did Twitch stream the other night is because, you know what? Hey, we were on here a couple nights, 3 or 4 nights ago. Me and Cajun were going, Minnesota Miracle, and all this other shit. We were like, come on, Elvis, pop in. Like, what the hell? Oh, of course he created chaos. Somebody's giving away $600 damn gaming systems. Of course he did. He did it on purpose. It was a publicity stunt. They're probably shooting each other for that damn gaming system. It's just a gaming system. There ain't nothing special about it. Somebody could walk up to me today and put PS5 in my hand and say, here, and I wouldn't take it. I don't need it, don't want it. If I want a PS5, I'll buy the damn thing. But no, I don't get the newspaper, and I don't really watch the news too much. I mean, I did the other night on Twitch, but that ain't nothing. You know, people will you know, shooting. I mean, if this was in New York, obviously. I mean, you know, yeah, I ain't buying that shit. I never did buy a PS. You know, I got an Xbox 360. That damn thing broke 2 years after I bought it. It got the red ring of death. Any Xbox 360 is defective. They made it defective on purpose. Damn thing's just sitting over there collecting dust. I mean, there's a way to fix it. I could take it apart. The easiest way to fix an Xbox 360 is to take it apart and put a nickel inside of it. Don't ask me why that works, but I've seen people do it. My friend did it right in front of me with the red ring of death. But he didn't want to fool with my Xbox. He did it to his. So, it's all good, Elvis. I'm going to alternate between probably YouTube and Twitch for a while. I'm just trying to cash out. I'm just trying to get to my $50 goal. I'm $9 shy of my $50 goal, so I can cash out on Twitch. After that, I don't know if I'm going to continue it or not. Considering I did 4 hours the other night, and one person showed up in my stream for 12 seconds, and all they did was complain. They were like, why are you on? And then they left. So, you know, it was just me and Cajun pretty much just talking. And the only reason I did Twitch stream is because, like I said, I talked Cajun into it. And I said, well, it's not that hard to get monetized or affiliated on there. So I have a PS1 collecting dust. Damn, they got this hot chick on TV. They probably murdered her. Is this, oh, that must be New York Homicide. I like to watch the Oxygen True Crime Network. So that's what I got on now. It's always the hot chicks they get rid of. I don't understand that. What is wrong with people? I was just watching one a few minutes ago, and it was a 17-year-old girl that got murdered, and the boyfriend was like, oh, she's cheating on me. Why the hell would you kill her? Go dump her ass. That was his solution. Oh, I'm just going to kill her. Why? That is stupid. You know, the dude's got 45 years to life in prison for that. You know? It's ridiculous. These people don't think. It's like, just dump her and get someone else. I don't understand the logic in that theory. I don't. These people just, they can't think. Twisted, you ought to do a Twitch stream. Anyway, this is why I keep the YouTube going. But I just can't make any money off of YouTube. That's all. I mean, if I can make as much money as I do off of Twitch on YouTube, I'm good. Not that I make a whole lot on Twitch. I don't know. I sent Cajun Cajun's got the link, so I don't know what he's I haven't seen him today. I did talk to him. So I talked to him briefly this morning, but I don't know he was on no, I did see him today on YouTube. He was on Raging Cajun's panel like around 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. Oh, look, YouTube's telling me I got 0 people here. How do I got 4 people talking and it's telling me 0? See, this is the kind of bullshit that YouTube does to make sure you don't get monetized. Seriously. Like, I don't know. But yeah, that's the only reason I did a Twitch stream the other night. Because me and Cajun were talking about it. He goes, I'll set one up. So, don't know if he'll like it or not, but I said, hey, it's easy income, a few dollars here and there. But I don't know what the Redskins are going to be called now. Daniel Snyder sold the team because pretty much NFL forced them to. So some billionaire bought the team, him and his wife, and of course they want to change the name because when you change the name, marketing, and, merchandise and all this other crap, so that's a way to make money. So they should call themselves the Washington Ass Clowns in honor of our esteemed ass clown in charge that is ruining the nation. And they should put his photo on the uniforms in fertility. That's right, the Washington Ass Clowns. There we go. I just gave the NFL, and you can have the rights to that name. I don't know what magic they have in Washington. You might as well call them the Washington Generals. I mean, I don't know. But, yeah. The Washington Ass Clowns. And the Ass Clowns are on the field. Holy Toledo. And the Ass Clowns quarterback just threw another interception. He's going down the field. Oh, and the Ass Clowns lost 32-0 today. Just every time you hear that. I give NFL the permission to use that name. Won't even charge them. Free of charge. They can have that name. Yeah. I don't understand why Magic Johnson. Yeah, Magic Johnson's going to be the general manager of that team. I don't. There are people saying, all these news places are saying, thank God, Washington fans are finally rid of Dan Snyder. And I'm like, be careful what you wish for. The New York Mets fans were happy to get rid of the Wilpons. And then they get Steve Cohen in. He signs everybody to like $62 trillion contracts. And then the Mets suck this year, so he trades them all. So, this new owner, he may be like, shit, this sucks. But Washington may be in salary cap hell. It may take a few years, but he sold that team for like $1.7 billion or some shit. I don't know. Absolutely insane. Crazy. Crazy. But yeah, I could have went to Saints camp this morning, and I fell asleep and did not wake up. So I don't know. Yeah, Magic didn't like Kobe. I don't understand that logic. Yeah. Well, he coached I don't know. I think Magic, I don't know if it went to 97, but I know Magic was the interim head coach of the Lakers for like 30-something games in the 90s, like 95 or 96. Might have been 97. He actually said that Kobe Bryant doesn't have it. So, I don't know. I'd be kind of worried here. You're gonna have a basketball player be the GM of a football team. I mean, he does good in the baseball. He does good with the Dodgers, but he's not the Dodgers general manager. So I'm just saying. If he would be if he was the general manager for the Lakers, which he was for a short time, he was the general manager of the Lakers in the early 90s, late 90s, when he retired for like a year or two. And that's when the Lakers sucked. He hired Del Harris. And then he fired Del Harris and became... When he was running the Lakers for that year or two, they sucked ass. As soon as he stepped down, then the new GM started getting Shaq and Kobe and all this shit. And I don't know. But I think they see where he's not running the Dodgers. He's part of the ownership group. He's not calling the shots for the Dodgers, but this guy probably thinks, he's feeding them bullshit. I'm not gonna let a basketball guy run a football team. I'm sorry. He may know the players and everything, but honestly, that's like me running a team. At least I know when I'm not a football player, but I can see it. It's like armchair quarterback. So people are actually praising that Dan Snyder's out the door. Who you got? I don't even know the owner's name. And then he puts Magic Johnson as the general manager, for Christ's sakes. That's like having Shaq be the coach of a soccer team and the general manager of a soccer team and say, okay, go get some players. That's crazy. Magic should not be the general manager. He could be the vice president or whatever the hell. He could be like, I don't know. He does not need to be a general. When he was the general manager of the Lakers, he couldn't even do anything. Michael Jordan ran the Wizards. And Michael Jordan ran the Bobcats and the Houston team. Charlotte team now. What has Charlotte done? Nothing. So. Well, they already suck now. They can't get much worse. Quite honestly, if I was playing for Washington, I'd be like, Jesus, trade me. Trade me now. I do give Dan Snyder credit for this. He did bring back Joe Gibbs back in the 2000s, and Joe Gibbs led them to the playoffs 2 or 3 times before he left. Because he couldn't deal with Daniel Snyder's bullshit. And Joe Gibbs had Jack Kent Cook, and Jack Kent Cook was up Joe Gibbs' ass every 5 seconds about stuff. So that was the last good coach they had was Joe Gibbs. But and then I saw a thing yesterday about Ricky Williams, that ass clown, was on the Pat McAfee show, talking about, when I was with the Saints, they ran the entire offense around me because he's a running back. But when I went to Washington, North Turner helped me and I gained 1,800 yards. I'm like, you didn't get 1,800 yards with the damn Dolphins. Like, you fucking lied right there. No, Schneider wasn't the one to blame. Schneider got himself in trouble because of his mouth. If Schneider would have just sat back and just didn't say anything, when he started opening his mouth about crap, he just should have just did shit and shut the hell up. And that would have been that. So he stuck his foot in his mouth. It's basically Dan Schneider got cancel cultured. Basically, he got bullied his way out the NFL. The guy that runs FedEx pretty much told him, hey, you're not going to do this or we're going to take away our naming rights. Money talks, so, and he was getting $400 or $500 million a year off of that easily, naming rights, or over a certain amount of 20 years, whatever it was. So that's just the name of the game there, honestly. But you can't do anything nowadays. So I am kind of shocked. Really shocked. Like, maybe Roger Goodell is getting senile. But he, with the Alvin Kamara and that other guy with the Las Vegas Fight Club, nightclub, whatever the hell it was, they didn't even have a hearing or nothing. They just went up there, flew up there and said, look, we'll take 3 games. And Roger Goodell said, okay, fine, whatever, I don't care. Because, we were expecting him to suspend Kamara for like 6 games, 10 games, because he hates the Saints. But there was another, the other guy I think was a Vikings player. The Vikings or Seahawks, or I don't remember the other guy's name. He got 3 games too. Pretty much they said, all right, take the 3 games and go home. And he said, okay. But, and I think he still gets paid for it. So it's like a 3-game vacation. So, of course, we played the Titans. They suck. The Packers, they probably suck. And then the Panthers really do suck. So, best case scenario there. So I'm kind of shocked that old man Goodell decided to let it go pretty easy. So he must be bored. Or he was just like, he's got bigger fish to fry. So I actually think that Roger Goodell hated Sean Payton. And since Sean Payton's no longer with the Saints, he's not screwing with us anymore. So you watch. Denver's going to get screwed with now. So maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Because I don't know. I honestly do not know. So at least we got that going. So let's see. I must have bored everybody to sleep. I really must have bored everybody to sleep. That's okay. I'm going to keep trucking. I didn't tell Cajun I was going. Well, Cajun probably knows I'm live, but usually on Saturday nights, they got this other guy that's streaming. He's probably there. But we'll get him on panel if he pops in. I'm not doing a 4-hour stream like the other night. Or, what was it, 4 or 5? Oh, Elvis, you missed the live stream. I did 6 hours. Me and Cajun were talking. I did 6 hours. I ended it at like 6 hours, and I had 1 minute left on StreamYards. So I said, hell, let's run it. So I did like 6 hours and 36 minutes, which I didn't think was a record on YouTube, but apparently it was. At least on my thing. I think on the Saints channel, I might have done 7 hours, or Twitch or something. We did 6 hours. And just, I think I got like 60 views, which, okay, 10 views an hour, whatever. And I have noticed the amount of people that just aren't on YouTube anymore that used to follow me is just staggering. A lot of them moved over to Twitch. I realized this because they were messaging me on Twitch today, and I said, where the hell you been? Like, what the hell? You're on Twitch now? I'm like, because they want me to follow them on Twitch. And I'm like, well, shit, you don't even come in my streams anymore. They didn't even come in my Twitch stream. So how friendly is that, right? But, so Stoney05 did make a YouTube channel. There's just nothing on it. Because I keep saying, you need to get on YouTube. So, no, it's all good. I understand it. We were like, Cajun was like, Minnesota Miracle, Elvis, where are you at? He was like, Skull, baby, Skull. I said, Elvis ain't gonna pop in. I said, he's hiding. I said, he's in Graceland. Like, he was like, Skull, light it up. We had the whole chat saying, Skull, let's go. I was like, you got to be around somewhere. Nah, you could always go back. You could always go back and listen to it. 6-hour stream. Put it all the way down almost near mute and just let the sucker run. It's all good watch time. think I gained about 100 hours of watch time this month. He goes, where's Elvis? I ain't seen Elvis. He goes, Minnesota Miracle, Skull, baby. He's like, let's get out. I said, well, if you say it enough times, he'll pop in. You know? So, he's trying to get you in here. I told him, I said, well, he's got things he's got to take care of. You know, they're refurbishing Graceland right now. So he's got to move from the upstairs lobby. He's got to hide. So you won't see him for the next here and there. I did see in Scotty's last night, but I was in Scotty's last night and I expected to go in there hearing ghost stuff. And he was talking about, you know, President Ass Clown and the bullshit, you know, they're doing with our ex-president, Hero Man. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to hear this shit. I really don't. Didn't even know he was on YouTube. Because he keeps saying, I'm not going to be on YouTube anymore. I'm not going to be on YouTube. But I don't know. He's just like, oh, I'll do YouTube again. So, it is what it is. But, yeah, maybe he'll pop in. I think usually on Saturday nights, I think, yeah, I just didn't message him. I should, but I'm like, I want to leave him alone. So, you know. I think I'm going to do that food review with the pies, but I have determined no matter what I do, it's not going to get more than 20 views. So I'm just not going to push it. I'm just going to be like, I'm going to do it, it's going to stick, and that's that. You know. So there you go. So, I mean, I got a few days in between, you know, to post some stuff and do some stuff and all this good jazz before I go back to the work land and do my thing. So, got to go in there and bust some ass, and I hate proving myself again. I really just kind of hate proving myself. I bust my ass for a company for 2 or 3 years. It gets nowhere. You start over. I hate that. Busting your ass. I have determined that busting your ass for a company gets you nowhere. You should be as lazy as you possibly can be. The lazy ones are the ones that get the promotions and shit. I've noticed that. The ones that sit on their ass and do absolutely nothing are the ones in charge. And the ones that bust their ass get no recognition or nothing. So, that's just how it is. So if we're lucky tonight, we'll get a Cajun sighting or a Skipper Santa Claus. Chances are it'll be Cajun and not Skipper, but you never know. There was somebody else that wanted to jump on my panel, so but they may jump up too. I don't know. So we'll see. If not, we'll just do whatever, because I don't plan on going 3-4 hours tonight. Don't have the stamina. You know, unless Cajun pops in like right at the 2-hour mark, then I'm like, shit. Then I got no choice. Which has happened before. I go to end the live stream and he pops in. But only because I didn't message him. That's all. But August is the... See, now I'm doing 4 and 5 live streams a week because now I got the time. Now I got the resources. So I can do it. You know, I got the time. I don't think Zanron wants to come on the panel. He's working anyway, I think. No, it's Saturday. I don't think he's working. I would invite Zanron on the panel. You know, I just don't think he wants to jump on. I would. You know. But I want all the hot chicks on panel. I'll get stuff up here and I'll get if I can get Wendy on here one of these days. I sent her a bunch of emails and she kept begging me to come on her channel and I did. So I'm like, you got to return the favor. I don't even care what we talk about. Just you know, just do your thing and we're good. So that's how I see it. Oh, go. Come on. But, yeah, so let's see. Yeah, I should have went to Saints practice. If I would have woke up early enough, I could have went to Saints camp today. I just didn't see the message on Twitch, and it sucks. I didn't see it. But 2 or 3 Saints players got one of the backup running backs, Emo Benjamin, tore his Achilles today. We started off the first practice, no one was injured. Second practice, no one was injured. We already lost 4 players out for the season. 4 of them. Now, they're not starters. They're all backups. But, you know, Trey Turner blew his freaking quad out in the second practice. And then, of course, Eno blew out his damn Achilles today. And then they had somebody the other day that tore something up, quad or biceps or some shit. So I kept telling them that first practice, they were like, oh, injury free. No, I'm like, stop putting the Grigri on our team, damn it. Stop putting the bad Grigri on the team. They keep talking about injury free, and all of a sudden the NFL gods say, doom, 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 doom. So yeah. I did that on Facebook 3 or 4 years ago. I did that. If you go on the We Are the Who Dat Nation Facebook page, I did that at the Saints facility, and I did it at the Tulane Human Stadium. I was filming on my phone. My friend was behind me filming on his phone. I had about 700-800 people in my live stream. He had about 13. Because he was focusing on one side of the stadium. I was focusing on the other side. The side I had Drew Brees on it. So everybody kept into my stream. And they were like, and I started streaming first. So then he was streaming. I would. It's just that I woke up around 1 o'clock. And he sent me a message at like 10 o'clock. He goes, I have an extra ticket. Do you want to go? And I'm like, well, usually Saints practice starts at 9. But I don't have a vehicle. I don't drive. I have bad eyes. I don't drive. I was like, well, you want to pick me up? We can go. Because I haven't went to a practice since Brees retired. I went 4 years in a row to at least one practice a year. So there is footage of me filming Drew Brees. I swear I got Drew Brees saying the F word on camera. It's on the YouTube. It's on that YouTube page somewhere. That first video, it's in there. You're not supposed to film on live stream. They tell you you're not supposed to film, but people were filming when I was there. The security guards did absolutely nothing. They were walking by and waving. So I was filming. Yeoman Stadium, we were in the stands, so there was no security guards around us, really. Well, there was one on the side. But the Saints facility, when we filmed, there was nothing around. Now they got the awnings, they got the television screens, they got the fans running. I had an umbrella, and I still got heat burn. I almost got heat stroke. Because the last time we went, it was the Texans scrimmage. So my friend kept saying, oh, TJ Watt. I'm like, he's not going to come over here and sign a damn autograph. What the hell? That day it rained, too. So, but they were supposed to have the practices 2-3 hours long, but they cut it short with the heat. So now the practice is like an hour long. But yeah, I kind of missed it. It was like 10 o'clock, and I'm like, what the hell can I possibly do? The practice started at 11. I'm like, there's no way he could have came and got me. It's an hour up there and an hour back. So if he would have told me the night before, I would have been like, yeah, I could have claimed tickets. I mean, there's only 7 practices open to the public. I think there's only like 2 more left on a Saturday and a Sunday. Because I went to practice with, I went to Saints practice with this lady once. And she's like, oh, I'll pick you up. We'll go. So we went. And then I went a few times with Senor. But I didn't claim any tickets. Now, see, before you used to show up. And then they started making you print something through, print a piece of paper. Now you got to go on your phone and claim it. And you got to scan your phone. Stupid shit. It's just like, they don't charge you to get in. But I have streamed it before. I've done it on Facebook. And then one time I did it on YouTube. I don't even fool with the Saints YouTube page anymore. I really don't. Because I can't really get in. I can get into it. I just have to do it on my old phone. But I used to live stream off of that sucker. That channel has more views and more watch time than my channel. And that channel's only got maybe 200 videos. Because I was getting when I went live after the Saints game, I was getting 200-300 people in my chat at the time. I could probably bring up the video. I think it's the one. There's like 3 of them. I don't think this one has the Breeze swearing in it, but it is on there unless YouTube took it down. Come on. But I'm at 220 subscribers on that channel now. I was up to like 260. 4 months ago I did a video which was Derek Carr, and I was like, Derek Carr, shit. Honestly, I've not done videos on that thing in a while. Because I was getting, let's see, the highest live stream I did on there, I got 1,800 views, and that was when we signed Eli Apple. And then when I said Eli Apple sucks, I got a lot of views. Every time we signed a player, I got 500 views. But I didn't really do any videos on that stream last year. I got 140 videos on there, and I have 9,200 views, so that's less. But I had a shitload of watch hours. But let me see. Oldest. It should be the first video. Yeah. Okay, it's got 79 views. Oh no, the one I got. All you do is type. It's a 10-minute video. You type in Drew Brees, Trey Henderson, and other Saints. It's got 221 views, and you type in that. Oh, I got one here. It says Vikings suck. Huh? I didn't know I had that one on here. Oh, that's just videos. I did more live streams. Damn, really? Huh. The last time Cam Jordan got a contract extension, I filmed it 4 years ago. I did a video on it. Because Cam Jordan just got a contract extension. I don't do many videos on that anymore because that channel, if I get it monetized, it's under my friend's email. And quite honestly, he would get the money, not even think twice where it came from, and just spend it. Wouldn't even tell me probably. He would just be like, oh, free money. So why would I bust my ass to popularize a channel where I can't get paid on it? Because I couldn't get paid in that sucker. I easily can get 1,000, on there. So, so we'll definitely see. He broke the stream. So we're stalling for time. We're waiting for Cajun to pop up. Technical difficulties. Oh, wait, there he is. Hold on a sec. I'll bring you up in a sec. Let me see if I got the YouTube side down. No, I had what you call it? Here, wait.
Go Tigers!
There he is. Go Tigers.
What's up?
Not much. Elvis was waiting for you.
What's up, Elvis? Morning, me.
I told-
How you doing?
I told him what we were doing the other night. When you were
Sure
saying
did
Minnesota
say
Miracle?
that. Yeah, I did say that. Yeah.
He's like, Minnesota Miracle, Elvis. I figured you'd pop in.
Well, I was checking my email because I've been going through emails all afternoon, deleting emails.
Yeah.
I had 3,500 or so in my inbox. And, I'm down to 970 something, I think.
My email is like 28,000 or something, 38,000. Mainly because when I was working, that's how we got our schedule. So sometimes they would send me 4 emails a freaking week. So I got all those to delete. Because I don't usually delete that many of them. But, yeah. I was
Whatever
telling
email is under, like, say, your company name or whatever.
Yeah.
You could type that in the search mail
Mm-hmm.
and type the heading or whatever on that email. And all of that will come up in the search thing, and you can delete 50 at a time.
Yeah. Well, sometimes they messed it up. It was supposed to be 1, but sometimes they would change it or they would mess it up. And they still calling me. They were calling me today. And I said, I ain't answering the damn phone. I'm like, no, I'm done. Like, they kept calling, texting me. I'm like, I'm not dealing with your ass. Like, seriously, because if I start talking to them, then they're going to start talking to me. And I don't want to do, it's just clean. I'd rather just cut them clean. Yeah. I ain't worried about them. Well, a few of them know where I live, so they better not come to my damn house because I'll be like, get off my property. Maybe
what you do, Elvis? Oh, Johnny Best is in the house. Say hi, Johnny. Hey, field guy.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
Hey, Elvis.
Elvis is
Hey, Elvis.
That's good to hear. Elvis is out of hiding right now. He'll be back and forth because he's got commitments he's got to take care of. So he'll be back and he'll here and there. But I was telling him about the Saints video. I could have went to the practice this morning. I didn't wake up till like 1 o'clock. What, 1 o'clock, whatever. No, wait, did I wake up early in there? Whatever time I sent you a message, I think. And then I think I fell back to sleep.
I didn't see no message.
Was that this morning or yesterday morning we were texting?
I don't remember.
Oh, it might have been yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because somebody I talked to, Tiger Jet on Twitch, he sent me a thing like 10 o'clock this morning. He's like, hey, I got an extra ticket. You want to go to Saints practice this morning? And I was like, and then I saw it around 1 o'clock, and I went, oh, damn it. I said, I was sleeping, man. I'm sorry. I stayed up late. I was like, damn, fuck. Didn't miss anything because 2 or 3 Saints players got hurt. One of them's out for the year.
Again?
Another one got hurt. Emo Benjamin. They said he's like the 3rd or 4th string running back. He tore his Achilles. So they're all getting hurt at the Saints camp. Yeah, there's like 3 of them that's out for the year now. I'm telling you, something going on there.
Yeah, I guess.
So,
It's ready.
yeah, I told him, I said, if you got a ticket for tomorrow, let me know. I said, you just got to come get me because I ain't got a way there. I said, if you come get me, I'll pay gas, I'll pay parking. Hell, You know, but he lives right down the street from the practice facility, so it takes him like 5 minutes. But because I wasn't on Twitch this morning, or earlier I was. That's how I checked it. So I promoted your Twitch channel about 30 times today. I don't think anybody added it today.
Oh, okay. Appreciate that.
No problem. I got permission from Stoney. He might follow it, but you're up to 3 still. I know Casio followed it because I told him loyal Saints fan. He goes, hell yeah. And then I don't know if Tiger Jet, somebody else followed it, but you know, I shared it out every like 20 or 30 minutes because I got permission to do it. Because he had like, you know, Stoney gets like 60 or 70 in his chat. I think he's still streaming. He was doing 12 hours. I think he might still be on. But and then I sent messages to like some of my friends, and I was like, hey, you know, mostly the Saints fans. And then like 2 or 3 coin people on there that I sent the link to. So just trying to share it out. But Twitch was acting real funny today. It was being really weird. Yeah, Stoney's still streaming.
Yeah.
He's got 69 in his chat right now. That's what he averages.
No, it's not a jump there. It's just a side step truck without the fenders on.
Oh, okay.
Socks a la socks. Oh, hell. Yeah, Elvis, if I could get back up to 40 people in the chat, just people disappeared from my streams. That's all it is. You know, I don't like to message 15, 20, 30 people every time I stream. I hate doing that. So I usually don't. But, yeah, I wish I would have went to Saints camp this morning. I would have filmed it. But I was just showing about the Saints channel. I haven't done anything on it in about 4 months ago was the last video I did. Like, I haven't been up to keeping on it or anything, but let me see. Get my hat. Oh, get my hat. I went walking this morning. So I might do it again this morning. Or tomorrow morning, I mean. I might go to the park. But, let me see. No, I don't have the light on. Hold on a sec. I don't have the light on. There we go. Screw the light bulb in.
There you go.
Well, the chain broke. So that's the only way I have to screw the light bulb in and take it out.
Oh, yeah.
So it's the poor man's version, but it's like that. I don't do much on it anymore. My friend made that page, but he don't do anything with it. So that's when I was making like 4 months ago. I was making videos on it, but
I thought that was your channel.
yeah, I run it. My friend made it, but just like he made the Facebook page, he makes all these channels, but he doesn't want to, you know, so he lets me run it. So this ain't under my name. That's why I don't do anything with it anymore too much, because I can get it monetized, but then it's under my friend's email, so he would get all the money, and he wouldn't even think twice about it. He'd be like, "Oh, free money." But
well, you can't monetize it without him having to monetize it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he would have to do it.
Yeah, because all his information through YouTube is on there, through Google.
Yeah, I could probably change it and put it under my email, but I don't want to do that from him. But yeah, he hasn't done anything with this. He filmed, I think, one video.
How many subscribers you got on it?
220.
Oh, okay. That's a good
I had
start.
I had like 270. There's 140 videos on. I used to go live right after the game. I used to turn the radio off and go live. And see, that's the live video. Wait, hold on a sec. Why
Oh,
did this-
you had administrator on it then. If you can go live from there, you're an administrator.
Well, I don't have it on this phone. I have it on my old phone. I don't know how to connect it on this phone. But yeah, I used to go live on my old phone. But I got to the. I didn't do much last year on it. Like it's been 4 years since I did a live stream on this thing. Well, no, I did a few of them last year, but not many. But say like my videos where it's like 1.8 live stream, 633 live stream, 360. I was getting a lot of views, like a lot of, I always love this one. Saints trade for Teddy Bridgewater. That one I did at my aunt's house. You can see the outdoor kitchen in the background. See the outdoor kitchen back that way.
Oh, and bunk it.
Yeah, I did that outside. My uncle was standing right there. I'm like, I'm doing a live stream. He goes, live what? And I'm like, so I point the camera and I go, say hello. And he goes, hi, people. And he walks away. That was 4 years ago. Yeah, because that was a game. I didn't want to miss that game. So I just went out there and, dogs kept barking. And so I hurried up and did a live stream. Then he kept coming out again. And I'm like, all right, I'm done. They don't lock anything over there. It's just crazy stuff. But I might start doing more streams on here. Here, Elvis will love this one. Saints backups lose 33-14. That's all live streams. Oh. And then the video that I did, I got Terron Armstead, and then my friend filmed these first 3 videos, and he picked the thumbnail for all 3 of them. So he picked the thumbnail for that, which I don't know why. He picked the thumbnail for that, and that's Trey Henderson when he was a rookie. That got 221 views, and that got 147.79. But refs beat us. That ain't nothing new. See, Fire Cajun, which I haven't seen in a while. He sent me some stuff.
Yeah, Fire Cajun.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is let me see something. Hold on. Go back to that thing. Let me
I don't think he does YouTube anymore. Wait.
hold on a minute here.
Archaeology Mike, how you doing today?
Okay,
I want a cheeseburger.
Let me see that title again, Fire Cajun.
Right there.
Okay, right there. 9262. Okay, it's
Yeah.
all in Yemen. All right.
I don't think he streams anymore. Because I haven't seen him in at least 3 or 4 years. He lives in Metairie, I think.
Yeah, somewhere around down there, but it's New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Got a picture of a bunch of shrimp boats and all that. It looked like a damn fire or something in the back. Marshall fire. All that smoke.
Yep. Let me stop the cam. There we go. Huh. That's not too bad, Mikey. Pokemon cards. Gotta catch them all. I gotta get rid of these Pokemon
Yeah, he's
cards.
only got one video.
Oh. He had a lot.
Hey, Archaeology Mikey, what's up, bud? How you doing?
But yeah, I might start doing more videos on that channel. I have the people on there. It's just I don't when I went live, like when I did that Drew Brees video when he retired, I was gonna do it on that channel, and I said no, I'm gonna do it live on my channel, and I got 500 views off of that sucker. That was the one that gave me a ton of watch hours. I got 2,000 watch hours just on that one video, I think it was. So because it was breaking news. So
What you eating tonight, Archaeology Mikey? What you eating tonight? You leave. He says what he cooked.
He
you
did.
know, like hamburgers, macaroni and cheese.
He said what he had.
Oh, he did?
Cheeseburgers.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah. Hey, cheeseburgers. Yeah. All right. I didn't see that. I saw the Pokemon cards.
I ate spaghetti this morning. No, this evening. This morning, and I ate a Lunchables, and then I ate a couple of Cubic pies, and that was all I ate today. Because I went and bought some more of those suckers so I could do the food review.
I ate an egg and bacon sandwich about 2 o'clock.
There you go. Ain't too
And
bad.
that was it.
Ain't
Trying
too
to
bad at all.
Trying to watch my weight.
I'm watching it. It's right there.
Yeah. Big old belly.
Well, I went walking for a while. I went walking yesterday, and after about 10 minutes, I was like, I got to go home. I didn't even get as far as I want to walk to the park. The park is about 2.5 miles away. I used to do that. Walk to the park and then walk back. That's about, it's like 5 minutes down the road by car, if that. But walking, it's a little more. You get in the park, you walk around. I haven't done that in a while. Somebody died at the park last year. They said they were jogging and they collapsed somewhere on the trail. So I don't want to go on the trail when it's pitch dark because you never know. Although I have been on the trail in the middle of the dark already. Me and my friend went with flashlights. Then I had the taser. I'm like, come on, you bastards, let's go tase. But nothing on that. But if I ever go back to Saints camp, I'm gonna have to film it and let Elvis get in there. Be like, yeah, there you go.
There was this couple walking in a park at night, and it seemed like the weather was coming up a little bit or something, or it might have been sprinkling.
Mm-hmm.
And the couple, man and woman, all this was caught on one of the light pole cameras.
Surveillance.
CCTV, closed circuit, and
I know it is.
there was this guy that came up behind him. He was looking to rob him, and the lightning hit him. And he got up, dazed. He was kind of, when he got up, kind of stumbling, almost fell down. And then he went back again, starting toward them people. The lightning hit him again. And when he got up that time, he walked the other way. He said, hell on this. God's telling me something.
Well, Elvis, go to the We Are the Who Dat Nation page. Go to the first video and then the third video. The one with the cloud, and then the second one's like 10 minutes long. And then the other one's like 15 minutes. If you want to see a long version of the video, go to the We Are the Who Dat Nation Facebook page from about 5 or 6 years ago. And we filmed the entire one. I filmed one side, my friend filmed the other side. It was like 3.5 hours long, that practice. I had like 600-700 people in my chat. He had 10. Because I was filming Drew Brees. Drew Brees was on the right. The first players, the starters were on one side of the field and the backups were on the other side of the field. He was filming the backups. Like Luke McCown and stuff at the time. And I was filming Brees, Kamara, Michael Thomas, and I think Michael Thomas.
They let you video at football camp.
You're not supposed to, but they're not going to stop you. Security guards don't give a shit. Yeah, you're really not.
Because they don't want their plays being out there.
Yeah.
Public.
Well, they wasn't really doing much of plays. They were just doing like scrimmage and stuff. So it really wasn't anything that they were going to,
Oh.
I mean, security guard. Well, we did it at Human Stadium, which we were sitting in the stands. That one was being broadcast on the radio because they had Deuce McAllister and Zach Streif at the time was up in the booth. So we went up. Me and my friend went in the booth after the practice and got autographs from Deuce and Zach Streif. because that one's at Yeoman Stadium, which isn't that far away from the Superdome. It's on the old site of Tulane Stadium. It's like right next to the old site. There's not a plaque or anything, but I was trying to figure out where the old Dempsey kick was from. So I went back and I was like, okay, let's see. I looked at maps and I was like, all right, Yeoman Stadium, they pretty much wedged it in between the dorms. It is sitting right in between the dorms. It's in the middle of the dorms, basically, because it only seats 30,000. They only had so much room. So right behind Yeoman Stadium is the old site of the old Tulane Stadium. Because there's a field, and I was like, I'm looking at this, and I go, this looks like a football field. And sure enough, the Google Maps pretty much said the spot I was standing was like the 30-yard line on Yeoman Stadium.
See you later, Elvis. Elvis is leaving the building.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, okay, now it popped up. See you later, Elvis.
I believe in miracles.
Oh, my butt. Minnesota Miracle. I don't know how that happened, but yeah. A Minnesota Miracle is the Vikings winning the Super Bowl. Oh. Yeah, I was showing 0 people in my chat a minute ago, and I had 2 people talking. So, sabotage.
Sabotage.
I had 5 people in my chat. They were here less than 2 minutes. They said hi and bye. That fast.
That's how Bugs Bunny used to say it. Sabotaging.
Mm-hmm.
Sabotaging.
Who was talking about Albuquerque the other night?
Yeah.
Maybe it was what you call. No, you're good.
That was in Raging Cajuns last night.
Oh yeah, that's right. And
he was in Albuquerque, and I said, "Oh, I think I took a wrong. I should have took that left coin in Albuquerque." Bugs Bunny. So, and then somebody said after that, Bugs Bunny would always get lost.
I said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said Bugs Bunny always gets lost there. Yeah, I got to figure out. I got to get some more people in the YouTube stream. Everybody, I said I was doing a Twitch stream the other night. 4 people said I hate Twitch right off the bat. I'm like, well, that's why y'all wasn't there. Okay. But I shared it out like no less than 20 times today. So, and I'll keep doing it. I'll do it tomorrow too. Because, I did that with Treasure Woman, and I shared her out Stony Stream several times, and they were, she almost got to 50. She was at like 43 or something. Because I was sharing hers out, and then she stopped doing Twitch for whatever reason. She did it a few times. But I gained like those 4.5 hours. Although they changed the platform now on Twitch because I didn't get paid for those ads I ran because there's some kind of platform change now. Because I used to be able to run them and you get paid for it. Well, I ran those ads. They didn't run them, so I didn't get paid for it. So they changed the system a little bit. But but they still paid me for the ads they ran, which was like 17 cents. So I still got paid for it. But they did say new Twitch agreement. So I'm not going to run ads anymore. I'm going to let Twitch run them. That way I can get paid the 7 cents or whatever it is. Because I was hitting that. But, well, not only that, nobody was in there because you were on panel, so you didn't count technically. So there was no one to watch those ads. That's probably why I got 0 cents. So, even though you were in the chat. But
right.
You get more people. And I told Stoney, I said, man, I was streaming for 4 hours by myself. And everybody was like, oh, yeah, we went. They were like, oh, yeah, we went Stoney's. And I said, I know y'all were. I was waiting for Stoney to raid me. And after I ended the stream, he was still streaming for another 2 hours. And I'm like, Stoney, come on now. And then he raided some other guy I've never heard of before. Some guy building barns. And I'm like, all right.
Building what? Barns?
Yeah, some guy on a farm. Building barns or something. And I'm like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. This dude's building a barn. All right. So, because he'll find channels to raid. So, yeah. He's still streaming. He was supposed to do a 12-hour stream. He's still on there. But then again, you got 60, 70 people on there. I mean, you're not going to quit.
Right.
So, yeah, I just told him, I said, I'm going to share out stream. He's like, he goes, go for it. So, let's see. Maybe it went up since 3. But I got it to 3. So, I don't know if Tiger Jet followed it or not, but he said he was going to. So if I can get all the Saints fans on there you go. There's something. But I don't know. It's still at 3. But yeah, Twitch was messing up today. They must have been redoing something. It was totally messing up because I was going to test the stream on there just to see what was what. But, you know. So let's see. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know. Taking it easy while I can. when I do go back.
Yeah, you deserve a little break off of work, you know.
Yeah. I haven't taken vacation in a year and a half. It's almost a year.
Where you gonna get paid your vacation time?
Oh yeah, they have to pay me that.
Oh, so you're gonna get a big old check then.
Yeah, I had 27 hours of PTO. They have to pay me that. If they don't, they get a lawsuit. Because I earned it. It's mine. They can't tell me no.
Right.
So.
Damn, that check, your regular check, shit.
I just got paid for the last week, so I have one more check coming.
Plus your vacation time.
Yeah. Well, they call it PTO. It's not vacation, really, but
right. Personal time off.
Yeah, I had 27 hours. Plus, I had 16 hours of holiday pay, so that's 43 hours I had.
And how much you was making with them? 12, 14?
11.
11? Okay.
Yeah, if I get the job at Max, it'll be like $13.75 at least. So
yeah, you said about $3 more than the other company.
3 or 4, yeah. Well, they said start. Oh yeah. Well, I called her Friday, so I'm gonna call back Monday. I think they're still waiting for HR. So I mean, it's not a definite that I get that position, but you know. If I can get any position, long as it's full-time, I'll take it in there. But if not, I have my eyes set on a few other places that I put in last week. So I've been wanting to leave that damn place for about a good year now. Because it's just slave driving. It's just, you know.
Well, yeah, especially when somebody quits, two people quit, and they tell you, oh, you got to work on weekends. You got to. You ain't got no choice. Oh, yeah, bullshit, bye.
Yeah, I told him, and I said, no, I have a contract that says written here that I was hired to work Monday through Friday. And she's like, well, things change. I go, well, no, it don't change with me. I signed a piece of paper. You signed a piece of paper. So I don't remember signing a piece of paper saying, I worked 3 Saturdays last month. 3. And they wanted me to work a 4th. A couple of weeks ago, they called me up. They were like, yeah, can you come in? I said, no, it's a Saturday. And I told them, no, I'm not coming in.
CV, what's up?
CV is back in the house. Yeah, but they had me scheduled working this Sunday. And I told them, I said, I'm not working Sundays. Football season's coming up. I'm not working that. Last year, I missed like 4 Saints games. Week 1, like week 8, because I was working. I said, I'm not supposed to be working Sundays. That's the deal I had. You know, and it was the deal. It's not that I went into the job saying I want weekends off. No, it's just that they told me, oh, we'll let the school kids work it. You don't have to, we don't need you for weekends. I said, okay. So now this job, I might not have to work weekends if I get it because FedEx don't work because it's backroom coordinator, which means I'd be running the back room. I'd be running the merchandise. They don't bring merchandise on the weekends because Belk.
Good. When
I worked at Belk for about 2 years, I was in the back room. I wasn't running it. we work Monday through Friday because we didn't get shipments on the weekends. So, but yeah, I just have to go through the interview and this. So it's not a done deal. They do want me, but I'm not putting any bad gree on it. But in the past, I've always missed out because there's always somebody with more experience that took the job. Because I don't have manager experience. But I told a lady, I said, hell, I run the damn store. I ran it at Rack Room. I ran the damn, I ran the store basically. My manager, I'll tell you about my manager. She would come in with a hangover. She'd be drunk. She'd go in the back and go to sleep. She would go to sleep in the back. And it'd be me and her, and I'd run that store myself. There were numerous times where I ran that store. She was sleeping the whole shift. So,
Yeah, boy.
Oh,
Got paid for sleeping.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I called corporate about that, and corporate didn't do nothing about it. They did nothing. They were just like, oh, we don't have any proof. Look at the cameras. She'd go back there, turn the lights off. There's cameras in the stockroom. She would go make a makeshift bed, turn the lights off, and go to sleep. Now, that's not normal to have the stockroom with all the lights off in the middle of the day during store hours. Because customers were going back there using the bathroom. So, I mean, I'm like, well, just look at the cameras. That's all they can do. That's why I know they didn't look at the cameras. Because I'm like, all you got to do is look at them and you can see your evidence, your proof right there. Oh, we don't have any proof. So they didn't do anything. So it is what it is. They were texting me today. Oh, we heard what happened. Nothing happened. I don't know what you heard. Nothing happened. I just didn't go back. That's all. I finished my shift and I said, I'm done with this damn place and I'm not going back. And I didn't go back. Didn't call it. Nothing happened. So I like how they just text me that shit or call me and say, yeah, what happened? It's like, I don't want to, I got tired of the BS. I got passed over for promotion 3 times.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it too.
Well, no, they were hiring these 17-year-olds and making them team lead. There was a girl, she was there 5 days, and they promoted her to team lead, and she'd never been a manager before. And I'm like, I've been here a year and a half. Like, what the hell? So, yeah, I got tired of the nonsense. So, it was coming for a while. The only reason I didn't stop early is because, I was getting calls. But one place I wanted to work, I could not get off to interview, and they didn't like that. And they didn't, but I was taking it. It was just all part-time. I said, nah, I'm not going backwards. I'm not going to do that. So hopefully this thing goes through and I can get this position. Because if not, then I got to keep putting in more applications and it'll work out. Even if I take a few weeks off, I'm good. I save my money.
Well, there you go.
Kind of have to. But not rich by the slightest. But yeah, you gotta save. You never know. Oh,
this got a couple dollars saved up.
Yeah, got a few. So that ain't too bad. But yeah, I'll call her Monday and I'll be like, hey, because I think, because she told me, it's got to have a few days in the system before they can. I just filled out the thing Thursday. So today's only Saturday.
All right.
So I'm just hoping nobody pops in with more experience and they went with them. Because that's happened quite a few places where I interviewed for a manager job. Oh, they had more experience. I would have had that at Dirt Cheap. They were gonna make me the manager over the shoes because I technically had a manager position, but I didn't. And they were getting ready to make me a manager and everything, full time and all this other stuff, which was great. And then they hired this lady who worked at Payless for 25 years. Well, who got that position?
I remember Payless shoe store. They had one in my town when I was about about 10, I think, they opened the Payless.
Hmm.
It was right there by Eckerd's Drugstore, right next door to that one, in a little strip mall.
Oh yeah.
They had Morgan and Lindsay in that strip mall. That was the biggest store they had in there, Morgan and Lindsay. It was, they were kind of like a Five and Dime clothing store. Five and Dime and clothing store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the Payless down here in the same shopping center I worked at. Somebody just bought it. They turned it into a Sally Beauty store now. So it was sitting vacant for about 4 years.
That was, I think Morgan and Lindsay, if I'm not mistaken, that was the Radio Shack was inside of there. And it was like when you was walking down one of the main aisle, all the way to the left of it. You know, like when you walk in the door, turn left, and then you turn right on that main aisle. You went about halfway to the store, and the Radio Shack department was right there. About it was about 30 foot by 30 foot or something like that. And just the shelving had, separated the Radio Shack part from clothes and stuff.
The Radio Shack was here. It was like it was sort of like a how they have it here, and the building still exists. It's a Sprint now.
That was probably a company store, because the franchise stores, there's a bunch of them still open. Radio Shacks, like
they're independent.
Yeah, franchise.
There's a guy. Yeah, there's one in Mississippi. There's one in Mississippi that's still open.
The Radio Shack that was in Abbeville, it was a franchise when it was at Morgan and Lindsay, and then after that, I forget where. Piazza Office Supply bought the franchise from Morgan and Lindsay, and they had it in there next to their office supplies. Piazza Office Supply, they had school supplies, anything, anything and everything you wanted.
Yeah.
The
company that owned Radio Shack went bankrupt. Tandy, they went bankrupt about 10 years ago, and they sold their store, so they're still kind of franchised, and they just pay the rights for the name. Because, like you said, there's a few of them still around. There's one in Mississippi. I passed by it the other day. Made a U-turn. It was sitting right there. But the one out here, it's like it's not like a regular strip mall. It's actually on the corner. It's sort of like where, you know how like you got the mall and they used to have the old Kodaks out on the side, in the middle. So this one's closer to the street. And it looks like a Pizza Hut, basically. It's just it's a small building. It used to be Radio Shack up until about 10 years ago. And then it was vacant. And now it used to be a T-Mobile store. Now it's Sprint because it's all purple or whatever. I don't know. So the building's still there. Because when I first moved down here, I went in that Radio Shack. I got some batteries because they would sell batteries for 99 cents. Didn't matter what battery, the AAA, the AA.
Right.
It was their brand.
They had their own battery brand.
Yeah, it was their brand. That's why they were selling them cheap. So I would go over there and buy some batteries. This was like 10, 15 years ago.
Well, then they had the battery club. You bought a pack of batteries. You had a little card that they punch,
Yeah.
Punch a hole in it, and you fill up or get the card full of holes, and that was a free pack of batteries.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Oops, let me get over. Let's see. Uh-oh. Maybe I take that comment out. Oop. No, I don't want to do that. Wrong side. Wait. There we go. I always messing around with Elvis. I'm like, I ain't taking it. Remove that comment just for the hell of it. So Doctor Who was here at like 4:03 p.m. Then he came in at 9:03 p.m.
9:03.
Yeah, he was here a while ago.
Yeah, you said it's 4:03. You ain't been streaming that long.
I had like 5 people in here for about 5 minutes, and they all just went poof. They all disappeared. Most people just come up in here and say hi, and then they leave, which really doesn't count towards my watch time.
Right.
So I'm just like, whatever. And I didn't take that Twitch video. I didn't take and export it to YouTube. I still can. But the stuff we were talking about, I don't want on YouTube, so I just left it on Twitch. So, and another week or so, they'll delete it, so it'll be fine. So I'll be like, yeah. Because
I
after
gotta go lean out the dock. I'll be back in a minute.
there you go. I should have messaged Doug, but that's okay. But let's do the commercial. This lean off the dock moment is brought to you by Grumpy Stack Tires. Buy Stack. Grumpy Stack, that is. And then we'll let Cajun do the backup after that. But there you go, Mikey. Well, somebody's always here. YouTube plays tricks. Don't you have a Twitch channel, Mikey, or no? Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Because the other night I did a Twitch stream. It was me and Cajun. Because Cajun started a Twitch channel. He hasn't done anything with it yet. But he made a channel. It's up to 3 people now. But apparently most people on my YouTube say F Twitch. So I'm just like, okay. Okay. Well, if you know anybody that has a Twitch channel, send them to mine, FieldGuy0316, or send them to Cajuns. So, so I figured, why not? So, and there you go. Proof that Cajun is washing his hands, folks. You can't say that man don't wash his hands. So, anywho.
Too damn hot to wash my hands in the bathroom. Got the dryer going.
Huh. There you go.
We got a big old bathroom. We got the big clawfoot tub in there, old style porcelain clawfoot tub. Washer, dryer, big old pantry in there. It's a big bathroom. It's 12 foot by 6 foot. It's huge. But if that dryer was going in there, it was too hot to wash my hands in there.
I keep at my house like 70, 74, 75 usually.
Grumpy Stack Tires, located in Ville Platte, Louisiana, home of the $1 Million Top.
That's right. I didn't message him. I figured he was sleeping, but he was in Scotty's last night, and I was like, I've been saying I was in Twitch today. And Stoney goes, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back. And then I typed it in the Twitch chat. Somebody was like, what the hell are you talking about? I said, you don't get it. I said, ain't nobody in here gonna get that joke. I said, I'm just typing it for the hell of it. So, so I said that. So wasn't too bad. But I haven't messaged Doug in a while on it, but I might start doing it. Oh, man. I was watching this early. Okay, they just rerunning it. All right. This was the one I was talking about this early. I watched this Oxygen channel, and this was the one I was talking about when I started my stream. This happened, I think, in 2003. And the 17-year-old girl, and she went to Florida for spring break, met a guy, whatever, so-and-so, but she was dating this guy. So she met another guy. She's talking to this guy. Well, guy gets jealous. A guy and his best friend Platt hatch up a scheme and kill her, which they do. And I'm watching this and I'm going, you give up your entire life for one person. I said, why don't you just dump her and let her go? So they went through this entire plan and all this rigmarole crap. And 2003, Auburn, California. I never knew Auburn was in California. So, they took this girl in the woods and they killed her and they buried her, whatever, all this other stuff. And they were like, oh, why did you do it? And they never gave an answer to it. But like 17, 18 years old, they're going to spend the rest of their life in prison. And I'm just like, it's actually better to just dump the girl. That's it. No shame, no muss. But I don't know. I noticed that with a lot of these shows I watch. Instead of doing point A, they do point B. And It's crazy. But I watch a lot of the Oxygen True Crime Network, and then I watch the other True Crime Network because they play Dateline and stuff. And I don't watch the CSI shows, but this is the closest thing.
Yeah, they had a girl riding her bike, and this is in Lafayette. She was in college at USL in Lafayette, U of L, and or UL, whatever they call it now, UL at Lafayette. And this guy in a white truck, I think it was on Jefferson Street or something. Anyway, he kidnaps her and kills her. And
Damn shame.
I think he was, I don't forget how they found it. They caught him on one of the red light camera deals.
Yeah.
You know, they got cameras all around, all Lafayette, just like New Orleans and Baton Rouge.
now they
cameras
do.
all over the place. Now, this is about 10, 11 years ago, I think, and they saw that white truck, so they started investigating it. Then there was people saying, yeah, he's a bad guy or something or whatever. They ran his background, and they picked him up, and they were looking all over the place for this girl. And they would have never found her if he wouldn't have told them where he buried her. All the way in the outskirts of Mammoth, by an old graveyard. Buried in the woods, right on the outside of the graveyard, in a shallow grave. Spread leaves all over the place and all that. That thing I think made the world news. You know, just like that girl that they got stopped in Arizona in a van, and then her boyfriend killed her. He was from Florida.
Yeah, I heard about that. But,
Yeah.
This one,
About the same news status, you know.
this one that's on that I saw earlier, they took her to the woods and they were talking to her and they had a stun gun. I guess they hit her. I don't know what they did. Hit her in the head or something. And they put some kind of chemical to decompose the body. They covered it up with leaves and put a mattress on top of it. And how they found her was they called, one of them was like, he must have had a conscience. He was like, oh, I know why it was done. So he led him to the body, and then it was the mattress and this. And they show the crime scene photos. Of course, they blur everything out, but you could still kind of, see a little bit here and there. They'll show whatever it is. And they were like, well, why did you do it? And he's like, well, that was my girlfriend. She shouldn't have cheated on me. And I'm like, you blew your life away for a girl, for a woman, basically. You blew your life away. You're going to be rotting in prison for the next 40, 50 years over that shit.
You see, the reason I brought that story up, because it sounds exactly like your story. I mean, I don't know when your story came out on TV on Oxygen Channel, but they might have got that
2003. This
This
took place in October 2003 in Auburn, California. Yeah, so this is 20 years ago. And the thing is, the suspects, they made a mixtape of her favorite songs. So they were playing it up there the entire time. It's like a farewell. And the thing is, they took that CD and they buried it on top of her because it had her voice on that CD. So they both got 15 years to life.
Damn, that ain't a lot. 15 years.
Yeah, well, they're still in prison now because they got denied 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, but that's premeditated. They meant to do that.
Well, they both took plea bargains because the family said, we don't want a trial, we just want this over with. So that's when the district attorney said, okay, we're gonna do your plea. So they both said it was either that or death penalty. Because California does death penalty, I think. I mean, I know Texas does.
Louisiana, Texas, California, I think. There's too many do-gooders over there. They don't want that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm telling you, if you know somebody that did it and they said they did it, and they confessed to it, and they know. I mean, I understand for like appeals and stuff like that. I understand if somebody's innocent, but they come out and said, "I did it," blah 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 blah. You shoot them in the head, or you whatever they did, you boom.
Within a year, if they on death row, within a year, get rid of them off of death row. Do what you're supposed to do. They got guys on death row that's supposed to be dead 20 years ago in Angola.
Yeah, there was one I saw last week. It was a brand new episode, and the murder took place in 1998. And the trial happened in 2001. He was convicted, and they said as of June 2023, he is still sitting on death row. 22 years later, because he finally exhausted all his appeals. You know, they go all the way to the Supreme Court. And then they make you wait they said scheduled execution at the end of this year. And I'm like, you kill somebody and you're still alive almost 30 years later. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
No?
If you admit to it, you know, but I mean, I can understand that if he's covering up for somebody, he'll admit to it because he's going to die anyway. If he doesn't cover up for a person, say a mafia guy or whatever, you know, he'll be dead anyway if he rats him out.
There was a situation like that.
Yeah,
there was
so
a situation
they'll
like
give him a year or 2 or 5 years to say, hey, I didn't do it, but I'm going to tell you who did do it, you know.
There was a situation like that where I saw on TV, and guy, he was like 70 years old. He killed his wife, I think it was. And he went to prison. He got convicted, went to prison. He had terminal cancer. He only had like 8 months to live. So he went to prison, and before he died, he was like on his deathbed, he was like, well, I didn't really kill her. I was covering up for somebody. So-and-so killed her. And then he died. But the thing is, they found him guilty, and he was already, so they couldn't try the other person because I guess in that state they can't try him. So once you pass away and you can't, I don't know what it was. So the person that actually did it apparently got off scot-free.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. Of course, there's no double jeopardy rule, but one of them I saw, it was declared a mistrial 3 times, and on the 4th try, they got convicted because you have to have a unanimous decision. And this was a murder from the 70s, and like from 1978, and 3 times it was the first one didn't even go to trial until 2012.
From 1978?
Yeah. Because they didn't have DNA evidence back then and technology, so they never arrested him or anything.
Oh.
So it took that long. And then it
came back on.
The first time was a hung trial, the second time was a hung trial, third time hung, 4th time the judge pretty much said, we're not leaving until it's either yes or no. There's no more mistrials. And this was like 2 years ago. So they convicted the guy. And he's in his 80s now, this guy. So, like he's 85 or 84. He's pretty old now because he was in his 30s back in the 70s. So I think it was in Florida. So they convicted him and gave him life in prison. And the dude's like 80-something years old. He ain't going to live that long anyway.
All right.
So you might as well just said, the hell with it, give him the chair. Give him old Sparky. But yeah, I don't understand this justice system. It's crazy. You know, one of them had a plea bargain, killed somebody, had a plea bargain, and only served 10 years in prison for it. It was a second degree, whatever they made it to a lesser sentence, a lesser charge. Was sentenced to 10 years in prison with the possibility of parole after 6 years. Well, after 6.5 years, they got released. So that person killed someone and was in jail for 6.5 years. So I'm like, wow, that's just amazing there. I mean, I don't remember what state it was in, but and then of course they had a civil suit against him, so he lost a civil suit and had to pay this family like $20 million. Of course, somebody's coming out of prison don't have that, you know. It's like OJ with the civil suit. OJ lost the civil suit, but he owes money to that family. But they can't touch his NFL pension.
He's broke though.
Yeah.
I mean, beside his pension, but ain't he in jail right now or something?
He's been out for the last year or two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got paroled like I think 2 or 3 years ago because he's on Twitter all the time now.
Okay.
He went to prison because he something in Las Vegas. They were doing memorabilia. He broke into like a Las Vegas dealership or something and was stealing the money, something like that. And then he went to jail for like 12 years.
Well, I thought he went to jail. I thought silver suit. They won a silver suit, sued him for millions of dollars because supposedly he was the cause of death. But I mean, the man was they found him innocent. Okay.
Yeah.
You ought to not be able to go back and silver suit, be able to do a silver suit on an innocent guy. They was just in it for the money, okay?
Well, yeah, definitely.
But I thought he went to jail because of something something with the silver suit or something, or didn't pay.
No, they can't. No, he did something where he some guy owed him money for like an autograph sign or something, and oh no, what it was is he tried. I think what it was is he stole a bunch of money, and then he tried to steal back his Heisman Trophy. Somebody was stealing his Heisman Trophy and he sold, and he stole it and he sold it, and he got convicted of burglary and this and that. He went to jail for 12 years because he violated the parole from something else he did. And he just got out like 2 or 3 years ago, and he lives in Florida, but the people nobody wanted him. Like he's in Florida, and they said, "We don't want you here." Like they wouldn't let him come back, and he goes, "No, I'm living here." But anyway, he's got an NFL pension. I don't know how much he gets, like $1,000, $2,000 a month or something, but
that ain't a lot.
Yeah, they can't touch that pension. So basically, that family's never gonna get that money. I think it was like $20 million they won or something. But yeah, how can you?
Well, they got everything you had. They got over $20 million.
Yeah. Honestly, he probably, he did it. I guarantee you he did it. No doubt. Because he even wrote a book saying he wrote a book, and the book was like, if I did it, this is how I would have did it. Now, why the hell would you write a book like that?
To make money?
Yeah.
What's up, Doctor Who?
Doctor Who. Bill's Mafia.
It's in the house.
Yeah. So they can't touch his pension. I think that's the only source of income he gets. But I know he's active on Twitter. He's been out 2 or 3 years. But when he got out, he was like, I'm going to go. He has a house in Florida, and he has a house, I think, somewhere else. And he's like, I'm going to go live in my house. And they were like, no, you can't live here. They were trying to pass laws saying he can't come into town and this and that. And he had to get an attorney for that. They were like, you can't tell me where I can't live. So he's somewhere in Florida. He lives in a gated community somewhere in Florida. And I don't even think he shows his face, or I don't even think he leaves. I think he pays people to get his food and shit because they want to beat the crap out of him. But he's on Twitter all the time, and he's just like, a lot of his tweets are talking about crimes. Like, oh, well, and I'm like, what the hell, really? And then I blocked him because he was talking shit about the Saints one time. He was talking football, and he was like, the Saints are terrible. And I'm like, yeah, you asshole. But yeah, if you look him up, he's on there. He's got like 10 million followers on there.
I don't do Twitter.
No. Well, I only did it. I have a Twitter just because of the We Are the Who Dat Nation.
I made a Twitter account when when Twitter first came out back in 2008. It was a new way of communicating, you know, and it was Twitter.
Well, now Twitter don't have the bird anymore. It's the symbol is X.
Yeah, I know. You showed me that the other night.
Yeah.
Leon, I mean not Leon, Musk, whatever.
Well,
what's Musk's name?
Elon.
Elon. Yeah, I said Leon. Elon. Okay.
Well, he was doing a bunch of polls online. Should I run Twitter? And everybody said no. So he hired this leftist lady, and the first thing she did is, we got to make money off of this. So Saints signed a couple of wide receivers today. It looks like. Let's see. The Saints
said we're gonna make money. How they gonna make money?
Well, now they run ads on stuff. Now they do videos. They run ads on stuff. The Saints tried out former LSU wide receivers Derek Dillon and John, some guy, I don't know. I can't say his name. Never heard of him. And then they signed one of them. So there we go. I got to repost that because I didn't see that earlier. Let's see. Nick Underhill. There's 3 or 4 of the Saints beat writers that follow me on my other page, Saints Twitter page. Oh, what is this now?
Man, everybody's cooling off up north. You know, the northeastern part of the United States, from Maine or from New York all the way like to the Great Lakes. It's all nice and cool up there. You know, down toward Kentucky and all that. It's nice and cool over there. But man, we need some relief down here.
Yeah, they're not doing anything right now.
I mean, it's 89 degrees in my house right now.
I don't know.
I got the temperature on my soldering station. It's the room temperature. I got a temperature sensor in the my soldering station, and I keep it on. It's always sleeping. I just keep it on to look at the temperature.
My room always is in my house, so I keep my fan on all the time. I don't turn it.
I got 3 fans. I got one of them big squirrel cage fans, one of them big wide ones like that. Out of an HVAC system. And I got a 20-inch box fan, floor fan, but it's sitting up on the chair, pointed toward the bed. And I got a 20-inch box fan sitting on the chair here by me, blowing air on me. And it's still, and then 2 air conditioners going.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's 77 in here right now. 76.
Oh, man. I'm going to your house.
Now
let's go to Field Guys.
Shit. Well, the AC is always on. Well, I keep it at about 75. But, the back part of the house is facing away from the sun. My room faces the sun. So it's kind of like, it's always, if I turn the AC off, it's, let's see, it's 88 degrees right now. Feels like 105. The humidity's 81%. So it is hot as ass still. 11 o'clock at night and the temperature is 105. Shit. It's as crazy as it can be. I'm going to give me something to drink real fast. I'll be back. I might have to battle the bugs.
All right.
I killed one of them on my damn sofa this morning.
What kind of bug?
It was a roach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll be right back.
Gotcha. I gotta see if I got some Frito chips.
All right. I think I closed the damn. Yeah. Okay, I closed the refrigerator. Yeah, bastard was on the damn damn bastard was on the sofa. Well, not sofa, on the damn what you call it? Oh, Cajun disappeared. That's okay. I don't know who's left in the chat.
I'm right here.
Oh, I posted this. I posted that I was going to go live stream at 10 o'clock this morning.
Really?
And I still didn't get the people. I mean, if I message 50 people, some of them are going to come in. But YouTube just doesn't notify people. Or they get bored and they leave. So.
Gotta fixing me some
Kool-Aid?
City Fritos is still good. I'm making me some like Frito pie in a bowl.
Yeah. Fritos and then the chili cheese and then
Yeah, they still nice and crisp.
This Cooking with Kitchen segment is brought to you by Grumpy Stack Tires. Yeah.
Got me a couple of weenies in there.
All that good stuff.
With some doing that with some leftover sloppy Joe. Leftover sloppy Joe. Instead of bread, I'm gonna put some weenies in it. Cut up some hot dog weenies. Reheat the sloppy Joe and then put some Frito chips in a bowl and pour all that on top of the Frito.
Cajun's right there. He left the building. He's right there. He's just not in the view of the screen.
Roger that.
This Elvis site is brought to you by Grumpy Stack Tires. Ow. And the phone just hit my knee. Oh,
Located in Bill Platt, Louisiana, home of the Million Mile Tire.
that's right. I don't know who's in there anymore. People pop in and they go, hi, bye. I don't know who the hell's in there anymore. Me, I'm in the chat for 45 minutes to an hour, 3 hours, 6 hours. I'm there the whole time. So I don't know. It happens on Twitch, too. But, no, there's a bunch of them. I'll tell you where to go to get them. There's two of them that you go on Facebook, type in "We Are the Who Dat Nation" for about 5 or 6 years. Look into the video section. There's like a 4-hour. I can't do it on my phone because Facebook sucks, but it's there somewhere. I'll be like, look, I don't know what I said in that video. There's like 10-minute segments of me and talking to Bree. You want me? I'll pull up the video where I was talking to Breeze. It's all good. I could pull up that 10-minute video where I'm sitting there. I'm talking to Breeze for about a minute, 2 minutes. Well, he's not really talking in this one. He's kind of like this one. He's kind of irritated, but because they wouldn't get the damn cherry picker out the way. He's like, move the cherry picker. We were standing right next to a cherry picker. He's like, y'all need to move the cherry picker. You know how Breeze says it, but I'm trying to remember what video that is. I could play it. It's my video, so I didn't take footage of it. But let me see. My friend filmed it. And as my friend was walking, he held the camera so low, and I don't even know why. He wasn't even paying attention. Half the time he was filming people's butts on this damn thing. Skipper! Oh, Skipper's going to sleep.
This bag The expiration date is the 3rd of January.
Ah, there you go.
January 2023. Right? This bag is 8
Yeah.
months old. Still fresh.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Hell, a guy on YouTube ate a Cheetos from 25 years ago,
I remember that.
and yeah. Well, I was hoping you'd pop in, Skipper. I'd sent you a link, but if you're going to sleep, I understand that. But I usually just send you a link every time now. But always I appreciate. I was trying to show before Elvis pops out again. Show him the
I'll show you what I got, too. I got some good stuff.
video. We'll go back here. I'll show the greatest quarterback in NFL history to Elvis because we gotta set an example here.
Squeeze bottle. Squeeze pack. Sour cream.
Oh yeah,
You open it, you just squeeze what you want. It don't go bad in here.
Daisy sour cream is the best, in my opinion.
It never goes bad with me anyway because I eat it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll turn on the camera. If Elvis is still here, I'll play this real fast. I have to flip on the cameras. My arm hurts. Okay.
Oh,
I'll play this video.
We got the Who Dat Nation.
We got a Facebook page. Thanks for you too.
Who Dat Nation.
Get it right. Come on now.
Can I get you real quick? Yeah, no problem.
My friend is filming this. This is not me filming.
Yeah, no problem.
This is my friend filming, so he's got bad angles.
Yeah, can I get a better spot? Yeah. We're part of Who Dat Nation out of Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson,
Oh.
Mississippi.
There's people talking in the background, so Trey Henderson plays with the Bengals now. But we had him as a rookie.
Very cool.
So
Trey.
Hey, Carrie. I don't know who else. Nara.
see, they were doing that to Drew Brees, and he was saying the name. But when I said, say we are the Who Dat Nation, he didn't say nothing.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you can hear me in the background.
Come on, Drew.
Okay, so see, there's the cherry picker. We're right next to a damn cherry picker. And they were supposed to move that, but they never did.
Like I said, it makes me worry about this. I got all day. I'll sleep for real.
It's a 10-minute video. My arm gets tired. But at some point, Drew does come.
Try to get Drew Brees over here.
Okay, there's my friend in the background. He's like, get Drew. Get.
No!
So we're screaming, get over here, buddy.
Soften him! Drew!
Drew's way on the other side at this point.
Thank you.
I don't remember who that is.
Doing good.
That's somebody. I couldn't tell you. A bunch of players were signing. I don't remember who.
He does that.
I hope Elvis is watching this. Otherwise, I'm holding it up for myself.
Come on, Grapes, Mark.
Yeah, I had a bunch. Okay, that's me in the background. That's me with the notebook in my hand. I had some lady screaming next to me the whole time. That crazy lady. I'm like, whatever. So that's me in the background with the. Yeah, this is the one where Breeze takes my notebook. Okay, yeah. Don't know who that is. I don't know who half these players are. I don't remember. Yeah, you see me with the hat on.
Thank you. That's so far enough.
Okay, see, he signed my notebook.
Thank you very much, sir.
No question. I know you think.
Okay, so,
That's why I'm here.
like I said, I didn't film this video. My friend filmed it
Appreciate you coming out, man.
because I didn't have my flip phone. I had my flip phone at the time, so he was filming in the background. So I told him, I said, please film this right. Like the last video he did, he messed it up. So
No,
Yeah.
sir. Doing good.
I don't remember who this is either.
Good job.
Thank you. I get better though.
Oh yeah.
Half of these people ain't even with the Saints anymore. So,
All right, watch this.
oh, there he is.
Get out the way.
Nah, you good. You just as good.
I threw some elbows around this point because I was like, get the hell out the way.
I'm gonna get. You better have it filmed because I'm gonna get it safe.
Yeah, unfortunately, I did not get to say it. I failed in my efforts. My friend, once again, just filmed it badly. Now watch very closely.
Oh, you didn't say.
Now watch the part that pissed me off. Ooh. I jumped in the damn way. I was like, move. I got Drew's arm in the video too. I tried to get him to say we are the Who Dat Nation.
Thanks so much, Breeze.
He just wouldn't do it.
Thanks, man. Who that, man?
And
I heard him say who that.
yeah, but I was trying to get him to say that we are the Who Dat Nation YouTube channel. My friend got a bad angle here.
Drew, please. Look.
This is the part where he's like, where's the cherry picker? I don't know if it picked up.
That's fine.
Go down there. Go down there, Rob.
Let go.
Oh.
Come on.
I kept telling my friend, move. Go down there and follow him. I'm like, go follow his ass. So my friend's trying to film that way. I'm like, pick up the camera.
Hey, Skipper.
So he's filming random people at this point. And I'm like, film Drew Brees, dude. I had to grab the camera from him. I'm like, dude, you're not filming Drew. Like, he's got the camera so low at this point. He's actually filming my butt right there. That's me. He's filming my rear. Okay, that's where Drew came. He went on the other side of the cherry picker. I'm like, he's filming my butt again. I'm like, dude, don't film me. He's filming me. I'm like, don't film me. Film Drew. At one point, I took the damn phone from him. I was like, film Drew. There's Drew right there. See, I keep filming my ass.
All right, Phil, guy, I'm going to run. I got supper in front of me. If you're still on after a while, I'll be there.
I'm probably going to end it in a minute or two. Because it's at 2 hours, so I want to save my StreamYards. But
Right, there you go.
I'll pause this real fast. I don't know who's here, but I appreciate you popping up, Cajun, of course.
Oh, appreciate you having me up. All right, I'll holler at you later, bud. As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Sweet time.
See you later, Cajun. So I'm going to finish playing this video. I don't know who's here left, but I'm going to finish playing this video. It's like another 3 minutes long. So, well, Zero's here now, so, but why not? I went this far. I'm just going to film it. And then after this, I'll end the stream. And then we'll do another stream tomorrow night. I'm going to stream Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday night. Then I'll pick up Thursday and Saturday. So I'm gonna stream a lot this week. There's me in the Ricky Jackson shirt. My friend likes to film me, but if y'all want to watch this video, watch it on the it's right there. We Are the Who Dat Nation from 5 years ago. One of the last times I went to the practice. Okay, there's Drew again. This is the part. He wouldn't say it. Somebody sticks the phone. He was just like, nah, we ain't having that shit. Yeah, I own this footage. My friend filmed it, but it's mine. So, towards the end, it's like white light because he puts it at the sun or something. I don't know. So it looks like the video's going like an angel. And he's filming my butt again. Oh, he's filming me. Okay. I wanted him to go a bit longer, but he was like, I don't have any footage. I don't have any film left in my, I don't know what he kept saying.
It's really hard with his colors to get him to say it. No, watch. Give me the phone.
Yeah. I was like, give me the damn phone. I'll get him to say it. So at this point, I start filming. Okay, at this point, it's me filming.
Hey, tell him my name's Bowen, Bob. Sam Bowen. Tell him.
This is me filming, so apparently I do a shitty job, too.
Thank you. Thank you, Drew.
Yes, you will.
Say something to him for me.
Thank you, Drew. So,
Hey, say what's up, Drew. This is our favorite player right here, buddy. Say thanks, Drew. Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy.
Living legend, folks.
You say we on the Who Dat Nation, sir? Other way. Hang on.
Yeah, apparently I didn't know how to use his phone. Okay, so this is me yelling at the end.
You were pointing in the wrong direction. Well, I'm trying to work here without knocking myself.
Yeah, that's me being stupid. Should be over already. Okay, so that was the video. So I hope somebody watched the damn thing. But anyway, appreciate you, Mike. I'm getting ready to end the stream myself. So I appreciate y'all popping in. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you on the flip side.